this was another great request. Mase Harlem World album review, 1997. Oh my God, my childhood. Oh my goodness. Mase, one of the nicest. Oh, he was jiggy. Oh, oh my God, this Kingdom Hall jacket. Oh man, Mase, superstar, the man who led Bad Boy Recordings after the untimely demise of the notorious B.I.G. As we look at some of the album, I believe these are called album inserts, the book, whatever the case. You see some of the credits. Puff Daddy's name is all over this. This is peak Bad Boy. This is 1997, and I'll get more into that later. Here's another nice vinyl picture of the Harlem World record. Mase, an MC from Harlem, New York. I believe I want to say he was born and raised in, is it Tampa, Florida? Somewhere in Florida. But, he moved to New York, and he's a New Yorker. He's a Harlem representative. And this was, the biggest time of his career, 97, 98. And Mase cut his own career short in a way, and then he came back, and then he left again, then he came back, whatever the case. More on that later. But this album was released on October 28th, 1997. Damn near 30 years ago. And I have fond memories of this era, the Bad Boy era. Now if you look at the background, it says, after returning to Harlem, Mase and his childhood friend Cameron, I wonder what they're doing now, began rapping under the names Murder Mase and Killer Cam, forming the group Children of the Corn with the legendary late great Big L and Bloodshed. Briefly managed by Damon Dash. Oh, and Dame Dash. Oh, he's referenced on this album. Now this is Bad Boy era stuff. Like I said, this is the peak of Bad Boy records. It's 97. This year is when Biggie Smalls passed away, as I stated. He released Life After Death. Monstrous, legendary, iconic album. Puffy, in the summer of 97, he releases his debut effort, No Way Out, classic, iconic, monstrous album. And then you got this. You literally could not be bigger than Bad Boy was in 97. It was monumental. Now, oh, Lord Pharrell, he's on here. All right, so let's start off this album. Let's start here. The intro, Puff's intro, Puff Daddy's intro. Puffy, he's all on the record, dancing, shaking his hind quarters. Make sure you hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Puffy's intro. Puffy is speaking, doing his usual gibberish talk over Isaac Hayes' record called Joy. He's painting a picture of Harlem in the 70s when Mase was born, and they were all born and growing up in the 70s. And he's calling out like different streets. Did he say 139th and Lenox? Did he say whatever? So that's the intro. It's just a talking intro. The first voice you hear is Puff Daddy. That's great. Track number 2, Do You Want to Get Money? Now, I remember always skipping this song when I was younger, but listening to it now, I appreciate it much more. Do You Want to Get Money, track 2. Basically, let's show some jiggy images of Mase as we go through this. Do You Want to Get Money? Mase, it's a song about his musical and financial come up, basically. Apparently Mase didn't get robbed like a lot of Puffy's artists did, or not as much or something. So apparently Mase did very well financially with Puff Daddy Combs. Puffy, before he went into the penal system, pause, Puffy was on the Breakfast Club saying Mase owed him money, which is very funny. Whenever you ever heard Puffy say somebody owed him money, it was always the other way around. In this song, Do You Want to Get Money, Mase, he mentions how he's not here to replace Biggie, which was also that was like a weird fan thing at the time. Like you had some people were like, are they trying to replace Biggie by making Puffy a rapper now? And then, later on, that was even worse with, Shine is trying to sound like Biggie. And it's always like a weird fan thing of, you're trying to replace an artist who's not here anymore. Like that wasn't the case. But he's letting that be known that he's not here to replace Biggie. This was a solid set-off song. Kelly Price, once again, one of the most important voices in Bad Boy at this time. She's on the hook. She's all throughout the Bad Boy sound at this period. She was a crucial voice. More on her later. But interesting, if you look at the credits of Do You Want to Get Money, Kelly Price, I didn't see her name in the credits, which is some shiesty business that Puffy and Jay-Z always did. Ever heard of Emilio Sparks? This is the peak of the Shiny Suit era. This song, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give the song a 7.5. It was a solid song. Then you get track 3, Take What's Yours. This is one of my favorite Mase songs of all time. This featured DMX. Um, this song is this is a classic, just classic, man. This whole album is just classic. Mase says, "I'm the newest member of the Bad Boy team. I'm the newest member of the Bad Boy team, and I'm gonna bring this good Puff Mad more cream." Oh man, it was fire. He said, "I'm gonna take him back to where Biggie took him before." Oh, fire record with DMX before DMX blew up. This is 97, October 97. So this is like right before DMX blows up and has this monstrous year, which is the next year, 98. It's amazing how Puffy did pass on DMX as far as signing him, yet he featured him all on this album. Or he featured him on this album. Mase was delivering a lot of prophecy on this song. A lot of things he said. He dropped a lot of jewels of things that were going to happen and did happen. This is a great record. I love the production. Like I said, this is the peak of the Hitmen. You know, Stevie J, Naishim Merrick, Chucky Thompson, D. Dot. A lot of quotables in this record. Let me see. Where is it at? Take What's Yours. A lot of quotables. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm trying to take him back to where Biggie took him before. You stay a player since you can't stay up with the Pope, and stick to what you do best. Stick to wearing coke. You looking for excuses, ways to say you broke. Can't keep a whip cause you can't pay the note. F the side, I'm waiting for you to F the side, I'm waiting for you on top. Mercedes drop. Black 380s cops, to this day I get knocked. Was this around the time Big L set him up to get robbed? Trying to think. Trying to think. That Big L story. Did he ever say what year that was? A lot of jewels in this song. This is a tremendous record by Mase and DMX. So then we go to the next track. Is this the next track? I don't. No. Looking at me, not yet. Jump the gun. All right. So then we go. Take What's Yours. I give it a 9 out of 10. Tremendous song. Number 4, you had the Mad Rapper interlude. These were always funny skits in this era. Like they had them on like Life After Death. I think they had the Mad Rapper skits on No Way Out. I'm not sure. I always wondered like who inspired this. I think it might have been J. Rue the Damager. One of them dusty Brooklyn rappers had to influence this. Just a funny interlude. Track number 5, Will They Die For You? Puffy appears on the song, and for the first time we hear Lil' Kim. Oh man, Lil' Kim, monstrous superstar at this time, on fire. You know, you could debate by 97 who's the biggest female rapper, Lil' Kim or Foxy Brown. Pretty much they're neck and neck. This song has the same sample that DMX would soon use for his record Get At Me Dog, which didn't that song come out in 97? Why did my voice go that high? Sound like Mickey Mouse is tickling my genitals. Get At Me Puppy. All right. Get At Me Puppy. When did this drop? I feel like this dropped in 97 actually. On like a mixtape or something. Okay, it says it was recorded in December 97, dropped in early 98. I could have swore I heard this song in 97 as a kid. It might have been on a Clue tape. You know, it might have been. I don't know. I could have swore I heard this in 97. Anyway, but we get so Will They Die For You samples the same as Get At Me Dog samples, which was a record called Everything Good to You by the BT Express, 1974. Puffy's on this song with Lil' Kim, as I said. Puffy's verse, he's kind of talking like a mob boss, kind of alluding to putting hits on people. That aged well. Mase on this song, he used his verse on the freestyle he did with Jadakiss on the over the Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See. It's one of the best Mase verses ever. Let's see here. Let's see. Looking at me. Oh Lord, Take What's Yours. Okay. Now, what was the part he used on that? Let's see. How much you really want it? Enough to pull a mill on it or your deal on it? This here Cancun. Rappers back then loved talking about going to Cancun. Jay-Z. What is it about Negroes in Cancun, Mexico? This year Cancun. Guess who I'm going with? My own. I can't cuss on this. See, I pay my own trip, make my own chips. I cop my own 6. I knock your own like I'm on my own. Yeah, he said this on a Clue tape. Oh my God. What was the verse he said? Messing with Mase Cat, you better eat your Wheaties. Fear no man, not even NYPD. Oh my God. Had $1,000 bills and there was Teddy Roosevelt. Better slow down. Tell you now, put your dough down. Kick your dough down. Surround the block where you go now. Oh my God. When he rapped this verse over the Busta Rhymes beat with Jadakiss, fire. Fire. Oh my God. It's funny how Puffy puts himself as a producer. The man couldn't. Puffy is the black Rick Rubin. He didn't know how to play nothing, but took all the credit. Anyway, Little Kim's verse. She was recycling some Biggie lines, as you do. Well, I almost said a dirty joke there. Song is kind of about this song is kind of about if you violate me, I'll violate you right back. It's a solid song. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.5. Then you have number 6, Looking at Me, featuring Puff Daddy as usual. This is one of Mace's biggest records ever. Classic. Why you over there looking at me? Why your girl standing? Oh, Puff Daddy. This is a classic album cut right here. This was produced by the Neptunes, of one of the very early Neptunes placements. Neptunes, Pharrell and Chad Hugo. You could definitely hear that they had that Neptune sound. They had it from pretty much day one, I guess. Mace's first verse on this song is monumental and so classic. So many people stole this flow, recycled it. Puffy recycles the LL, make it hot, make it hot, make it hot, baby, make it. He recycled that bridge from the Mr. Smith album 2 years prior. I believe in the same year LL did the Phenomenon album. I think Puffy produced that too. I'm not sure. Also, this song had the infamous Tammy with no panties verse at the end, but a great song. I give it a 9 out of 10. One of the best Mace songs ever. Why you over there looking at me? Mace's verse. The first verse is so iconic. Now what the hell is you looking for? Can a young man get money anymore? Let my pants sag down to the floor. Really do it matter as long as I score? Can't my car look better than yours? Can I have me a bad bitch with no flaws? Come to see me without no drawers. In the stretched Lex with about 10 doors. I was murder. P. Diddy made me pretty. Did it for the money. Now can you get with me? People want to know who is he. This is my childhood, man. Back when hip hop music was actually something worth it, man. Damn. Thank you, Eliar Cohen. Thank you, Jimmy Iovine, for destroying this industry. Thank you, Lucian Grange. Destroyed this business. People want to know who Izzy. He get busy, spray so much Izzy, the girls get dizzy. Nick Rose on the block, no Mace motto. One thing about Harlem World, we all got dough. 98 Tahoe, Tommy and a Roscoe. Case I'm ever chased by Donnie Brasco. Classic verse. 98 Tahoe. Do they got a picture of one? 98 Tahoe. Oh man, this is a blast from the past. Damn, that looked like the truck OJ was in. All right, so let's see here. Make sure you hit that like button. Why you over there looking at me? Why your girl standing here? Kind of sounds like he would have said that in his Diddy party. When the dude is on top of Cassie, but the dude looks back at Puffy. Why you over there looking at me? Why your girl stand? Or maybe the dude said that to Puffy. When Puffy's in the corner, maybe the dude on top of Cassie's like, Puffy, why you over there looking at me? Why your girl standing? I don't think Cassie was standing. While she's getting pounded here. Why you over there looking at me? Cassie's getting pounded here. Oh my God. Classic record, man. Classic. Iconic. Mason Betha. Oh man. This song, Looking at Me, 9 out of 10. Classic. Track number 7, White Girl Interlude. Oh, Negroes love that Peckerwood box. After they get some money. It's 2 white girls on the phone with Mace. One is named Becky, and the other one's named Julie. On the phone with Mason. It was sort of a pointless skit. And you know, I said it before in the past. I kind of always hated skits on albums. Sometimes they were good, like the Mad Rapper ones were funny. Some I think like the first skit on this album was kind of, the Mad Rapper, it was like kind of funny. But like a lot of times, I never understood the point of skits on albums. Was it literally like, did the contracts say like, we need 23 tracks, but you only had like 18, so you just filled the rest in with skits? Like, I don't know. It probably was. I don't know. The longer you make the album, the more they pay you. I don't know what the case, but kind of odd. Track number 8, Love You So. Oh, more jigginess. Tina Marie Square Biz sample. This record was sampled a lot at the time. In this same year, 97, The Firm sampled Tina Marie Square Biz for Firm Biz. The song features Billy Lawrence, who's a female, and a female named Billy Lawrence. Okay. And she kind of had that late 90s baby voice, kind of like Maya. LOL. This is a solid song, more jiggy rap. Mase flow is impeccable, is incredible on this song as well. This song is solid. I give it a 7 out of 10. Then you have track 9. Get out of here, Puffy. Then you have track 9, entitled The Player Way, featuring 8-Ball and MJG. I never really cared for 8-Ball and MJG. I just never did. People on this channel, they know how I feel about a lot of Southern rappers. But anyway, this song, a seed must have been planted here as Puffy would sign 8-Ball and MJG a few years later to Bad Boy South. I think that was around maybe 04, 05, 03, somewhere in the 2000s. He signs them to Bad Boy South, and Bad Boy South really didn't go nowhere. I think they had Young Jock, but they really didn't. I don't know. When you get to the mid 2000s, for some reason, these New York labels, you're a New York label, but they want to keep doing like South labels, like Def Jam South, Bad Boy South. It's like, why? You're a New York label. But that's when they started planting the seeds of we're abandoning New York sound for the South. They started then. Puffy and Jay-Z ruined New York hip hop, not 50 Cent. 50 Cent was well, he did ruin New York rappers' careers, but because he was sent to the female. But Jay-Z and Puffy Combs, they really ruined New York hip hop, if you really know. This song, The Play Away with 8-Ball MJG, more jiggy rap. This is that space age pimp rap, whatever. This beat could have easily been on a Scarface album or a Too Short album at the same time, 97. It's an alright song. The production's done well. I thought it was alright. Bad Boy and Suave House. I give this a 7 out of 10. Track number 10, The Hater Interlude, another damn skit. Apparently, at this time, Mase was really having a lot of problems in Harlem. They really hated him there. Some little fella named Baby J or J Maine or the Pop Lotties or Big L, whoever they are. They really were getting at Mase apparently in real life, and apparently Mase been hated for like 20 years in Harlem. Jim Jones is still emotional. He cried on that Flex interview. Is that you, Beffa? Is that you, Beffa? Goonie Googles. It's off with your Koofy season. Thank you, you dusty blood. The hater skit. Track number 11. Negroes Wanna Act. This is one of the best Mase songs. I love this song. It featured Busta Rhymes. I have a criticism of Busta Rhymes in a moment. On this song, Mase actually disses Dame Dash, which is something I never really realized. I've heard the song, but I don't know if I skipped that part. Like he disses Dame Dash. Now it said Harlem World was briefly managed by Dame Dash, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Now let me go back here. Take what's yours. Okay, we've been through that. N-Words Wanna Act. Now he disses Dame Dash on this record, and I don't really get why. The second verse he says, "Yo, started with a blue whip. He used this on a Clue tape too." Mase was recycling verses. Well, rappers did that at the time. Big Pun, Cannabis, DMX, they all used their verses on like Clue tapes and Funk Flex. But anyway, but every time I hear these verses, like I heard this on Clue. Started with the blue whip, got a silver new whip, cause the feds watch when I do shit. Keep popping up with new sh. Keep the whole Harlem World on some Clue. And he was. We Chris Bub sippers, strip club. Peace to the street team, y'all get love. Oh Lord, this is like when Juvenile said ha. Every line was ha. And this one, every word is the N-word. Can't monetize this. 6 years ago, I was a have-not. You know what's funny? When he said this verse on Clue, he changed the N-word for the word Mr. We Chris Bub sippers, strip club misters. Peace to the street team, y'all get love, mister. 6 years ago, I was the have-not mister. Hot mister, represent all for all my block misters. Now I'm the 6 drop mister, but get rock misters. 10 G's a show and I ain't even drop mister. Shock you misters. who thought I was a pop mister. You go against Mase, you get your wig rocked, mister. Oh, the clean. Back in the 90s when rappers had clean versions, that was the real talent back then. Biggie and Tupac, they always had the clean version sound slicker than the dirty version. When Biggie would perform on the Apollo on TV, he always did the clean version. The clean version sound even nicer than the dirty version. Back when rappers actually cared, had talent and skill, didn't have to cuss just to do it. Oh my God. Players like me will leave your whole block bitter. Roll hard when I see the bank stop, mister. Hustle is a hustle, so I never knock, mister. Don't really F with Dame, but I still cop Jigga. Oh, the Jigga man. And this line is funny as hell because the Jay-Z beef would start pretty much right now. Mase had a lot of conflict. This is a reference to Can't Knock the Hustle, which leads into Mase mentioning him in the next line. Even though Mase doesn't like Damon Dash, who's Jay-Z's friend and co-founder, he still bought Reasonable Doubt. Right. And we will touch on Jay-Z in a moment. N-Words Wanna Act. This song is kind of like a he's ready for competition type of song. Mase used the second verse, as I said, on a Clue tape at the time. He ends the verse by saying, I don't rock with Dame, but I still cop Jay-Z's album, which is funny because, like I said, the beef starts with Jay-Z over a female later on. It never ends. Negroes fighting over big head broads. It never ends. Now, my complaint about Busta Rhymes, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. My complaint about Busta Rhymes is, around this time, a lot of Busta Rhymes features annoyed me because a lot of people would get him on their songs, but it was just like to do the hook or his animated ad-libs. I don't know if Busta Rhymes was overcharging for verses back then. Maybe he was. But, like, I remember, like, when he was on Victory, it's like, he's just, like, talking in the background. Why would he not, like, you know, maybe I messed that up. Did Busta Rhymes have a verse on Victory? Maybe I'm misremembering that. We got the real lash from front to back. What if you at? What if you at? What if you at? Like, why was Busta Rhymes only doing, like, hooks back then? Yeah, he just did the chorus. We got the real lash from front to back. To all my people in the world, what if you at? What's at? Where my is at? Where my just Why did he never have verses? Like, everyone just used him for, like, choruses and ad-libs. He's like the first Young Jeezy. Well, he's a bit, that's blasphemous. Young Jeezy's trash. But, like, I don't know, it used to annoy me. Like, why would you not get a verse? Maybe Busta Rhymes was overcharging back then. You know, Busta Rhymes, he's so animated. When he speaks, it's like he's talking in, like, comic book bubbles. But anyway, N-Words Wanna Act. This is a very good song. I give it an 8 out of 10. Very good song. Then we get to number 12. Oh, my God. Perhaps the biggest Mase song of all time. Feels So Good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Fire. Feels So Good. Oh, I'm jumping the gun like a mother. Let me see here. Did I pull up the lyrics of Feel So Good? I don't think so. I did. But Feels So Good. Let's see here. It samples Kool and the Gang's Hollywood Swingin', another classic song. This was the song that pretty much made Mase famous. Now, well, actually, you know, he was on No Way Out, so I can't say that. But this was the solo record that really made him famous. You know, he had Feel So Good, Been Around the World. Mase was just on fire, man. If you didn't grow up in this time, you just can't understand it. He was like number one at this time. In when this album dropped in late '97, Mase was like number one in hip hop. You don't understand it, man. He was huge. He was with Moesha or Brandy or both of them, whatever. And then '98, didn't he have like the Rugrats? Take me there, I wanna go there. Oh my God, Maya, that damn baby voice. Maya still look the same now. She still sound Maya, another one, better singer than Beyonce, way better than Beyonce. Oh my God, man, impeccable. But every female's not a sellout in this industry like some. Freak 'em dress, please. But Mase Feels So Good, classic. I believe this is probably his biggest song ever as far as charting and I'm sure money making. I'm sure it was huge hit record, classic, timeless. I'm not wasting no time. This song is a 10 out of 10, one of the best hip hop songs ever. So many people bit his flow on this song. Aubrey, Kanye, and so on. This is the peak of Bad Boy, as I said. They were huge in '97. I remember this song being on the episode of Smart Guy. TJ, was it TJ and Morris L. Tibbs? And that's funny because Morris L. Tibbs would later feud with another Harlem MC, Cameron, like this year, 2025, as I record this. More Puffy and Kelly Price are here. Kelly Price, like I said, she was so pivotal to the Bad Boy sound at this time, man. Oh my God. Her on those hooks and choruses. This is one of the best hip hop songs ever made, Feel So Good. Track number 13. Another probably the second biggest Mase song ever. What You Want featuring Total, another monstrous, monumental record. One of the biggest songs in the 90s. One of the biggest hip hop songs ever. Total was great production. This song was a perfect mix and blend of hip hop and R&B. One of the most memorable hooks in hip hop history. Mase, this song is a great monotone love letter to some big head female he has a lot of hopes for. This song's a 10 out of 10. You should know this song. It's one of the biggest songs in hip hop history. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can. Oh my God. Now Mase wanna be the man, see you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause my status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, looking average. I wanna do my thing so it be established. Mase talk like a depressed Dominican baby mama. But this record is classic. Oh man. Now let's see here. Oh, he's still bouncing. All right. Then we go to track 14, which is another damn skit. It's called Phone Conversation. Biggie effing you featuring R. Kelly's playing in the background. Mase is speaking to some broad named Arion. And this is the female that the beef started with Jay-Z over. A broad named Arion. Is there a picture of her? Arion, Jay-Z, Mase. Is there a picture of her? Does anyone have a photo of this broad? Arion. It's always a broad. No one knows who she looked like. She probably got 14 big head kids right now, and they both moved on. Jay-Z got a dreadlock wig right about now. Oh man. So Phone Conversation. He's talking to this female named Arion. Then also on this skit, it's a phone call. Mase sound like Bullis Gotti to me on this skit. If you know, you know. Mase in this skit, he's setting up a lot of dates, lying to one of the females, saying, "Hold up, I got a call. It's my mother. Hold up, it's my brother on the other line." And then he ends up calling one of the females by the wrong names, and she goes off. And then she said, "I didn't want you. I wanted Puffy. Except he wasn't in the club that night." That's funny. Track 15 is a song called "Cheat on You." And ironically, after that skit with the broad Arion, Jay-Z is featured on the next song. Ironic. What the hell? Also, this song has Lil Cease and 112. This song, "Cheat on You," it samples Michael Jackson, "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." I kind of didn't hear the sample. Maybe I wasn't listening close enough. But the whole time I was like, I can't really hear where the sample is, but whatever. It says it samples Michael Jackson, "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," one of his biggest records ever. One of the biggest songs ever. Lil Cease got that Eric Sermon lisp, but he had a solid verse. I never cared for 112. I always thought they was like garbage. Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Shut up. But whatever. The Jigga Man had a jiggy verse on a jiggy beat. This song, man, I missed the 90s. Where's my Blockbuster card? Jay-Z had a solid verse. The song is alright. It'd probably be a 6.5 out of 10. And I give it a 6.5 because I can't stand 112. Jay-Z's verse was alright. It's just alright. Maybe a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. I can't stand 112, man. Especially that one dude. Anytime when it hurts you, anytime when it hurts you, when it hurts you, when it I can't stand him. Whatever his name is, don't write it in the comments. I can't. It's the one dude in 112 I can't stand. The rest of them is alright. The one dude. Is it Slim? Is his name? I can't. I have very slim patience with that mother. I cannot stand him. I always hated his voice. And when it say when it hurts you, when it say when it hurts you, when it say when it hurts you, and it say when it peaches and cream. He sounds just like that, man. This dude sounds the same on every record. When it say when it hurts you, when it hurts you, when it say when it hurts you. I hate that mother. Track 16. Track 16. One of the greatest posse cuts in hip hop history. One of the best songs on this album. 24 Hours to Live. Oh my God. The Locks. Black Rob. DMX. At this particular time, the Locks is working on Money, Power, Respect, which is going to drop at the top of the next year, 98. DMX is still working on It's Dark and Hell is Hot. You know, Black Rob, I'm sure Black Rob, even by this point, was probably working on Life Story. 24 Hours to Live, it's kind of a self-explanatory song. What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? They'd all be Christ to their community, basically. They spend all the money, they clap people up, they run through different big head holes, they buy new clothes. Black Rob was so nice, man. Rest his soul. Black Rob was a force. Damn. The man could not put the Hennessy down, though. Puffy's on the hook. This production was incredible. This beat is some like black superhero music. When I think of this song, I always think of Sheek Louch's verse. I love the way they performed this on the verses versus Dipset. Tremendous. His verse, Sheek Louch verse, is about clapping up his connect and robbing a bank and then blowing up the City Hall building. Thank you. You can hear 98 DMX. You can hear that 98 DMX coming soon on this record. Pause. In a few months after this album, it's amazing. This is October 97. A few months later, 98, DMX would be the biggest artist in music. He'd be the biggest hip hop artist. Well, to me, he's the biggest artist in music, period, back then. Maybe sales wise, it was like Kenny Chesney or Tim McGraw, one of them country bastards. But DMX was the man. The year 98 was the year of DMX. It was the year of Lauryn Hill. Oh my God, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation is about to drop. Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life, where he pretty much bit DMX's production. But this 24 Hours to Live is one of the best hip hop songs of the 90s. One of the best posse cuts ever. This song's a 10 out of 10. Then we get to track 17, and this is where things take a turn. Now, by this point, the album is like already great, but he's still bouncing. But it's about to take a weird turn with this song called I Need to Be. Now, Puff Daddy Combs, in modern times, he's been alleged of many crimes, many abnormal acts. And, people on this internet, they will position anything for their own agendas and what have you. Well, I'm 32 minutes in. Damn, I didn't mean the video to be this long. But this is a tremendous album. There are people who took... In the beginning of this song, I Need to Be, there's a skit where Mase is talking to Cardan. You have some idiot on YouTube, they edited out Cardan and they made it seem like Mase was talking to Puffy about underage girls. Like, a lot of you people, you're just weirdos. A bunch of 50 Cent groupie, dick slurping weirdos. Anyway, the song Need to Be, Cardan and Mase start the song talking about a girl who's under the age of 19. The song features Monifa. Monifa was a R&B singer. She was in high demand at this time in the 90s. Later on, she turned into a carpet muncher, but whatever. This song, Mase is rapping like a chopped and screwed rapper from Houston. It's kind of weird. A lot of questionable lyrics on this song. Like I said, it is about an underage broad getting banged. Mase is slurring like a drunk on the song. The hook is weird. This is the worst song on the album, and this might be my least favorite Mase song ever. The song is horrible. I give it a 5 out of 10. Some very questionable lyrics. Now, the intro, you know what? I'm gonna do a separate video on this song. Yeah, I'm gonna do a separate video on this song. This might be the worst. This is the worst Mase song, but this song is very weird. Let's just put it like that. I'm gonna save that for a separate video. So track 18, another skit is called Watch Your Back, but this skit was actually very funny. This skit, Watch Your Back, Mase is getting threatened by some emotional male. The skit was very comical. I give the skit a 10 out of 10. My God. Somebody gets Mase's phone number, and they used to always do it. Like Biggie did this on Life After Death, where like someone's, "I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker." What? I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. Word. You better watch your back. Like, Bad Boy loved doing these skits where they're getting threatened by dusty Negroes. So this skit, someone calls Mase. This Mase, what up? Yo, Mase, I'm gonna make this short and to the point. Look, man, I'm a fan of yours, you know. My kids like you. My kids like you. They dance to your music. You know, we like what's going on with you. All I'm saying is, don't give my girl number no Don't give my girl your number no more. What? Don't give my girl your number no more, man. Who's your girl? Who's your girl, B? Listen, man, listen. You wild easy to get, son. You know what I'm saying? I've been to jail twice, man, and I'm not scared. I've been to jail twice. I'm not scared. And I love and I want to go back. What the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? So don't give my girl your number no more, Mase. Come on, B, with all that, yo. When the smoke clears, Puff Daddy and them niggas you running with, man, they ain't gonna be there, man. Neither one of them, they ain't gonna be there with you, man. So I'm gonna close it off like that, B. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, B. I'm gonna leave it like that, son. All right, man. A skit where someone finds Mace's number in the yellow pages or the white pages or somebody pages. Watch your back. This is one of the best skits of all time. Go out of your way to hear it. Track number 19, Wanna Hurt Mase. Fire production. Mase used the first verse again, but he used this verse on Biggie's last freestyle, Hot 97, early 97. Mase used this same verse, and he also used it on a Clue tape once again. Wanna Hurt Mase. It's kind of a self-defense record of sorts. This was tremendous. Now you don't want to see me angry. Ain't enough cops or cuffs to chain me. Days to arraign me. KKKs to hang me. Insane me. You need ice packs to bang me. Need more than a straitjacket to restrain me. Or more guns with my prints for you to frame me and maim me. Look at you and look at us. My guns don't fly. Harlem. I can't do the Mase voice and say this seriously. This was a tremendous verse by Mase. This song, now this is track 19. This would have been a great way to end the album. M to the dollar sign. I'm M to the A dollar sign E. The second verse is fire. Great flow. This song right here, Wanna Hurt Mase, is one of the reasons why he's one of the all-time greatest ever. This is kind of like a perfect hip-hop song. I give the song a 9.5. I might give it a 10, but I'll say 9.5 out of 10. This is arguably the best song on the album. I think his flow was impeccable. The production is great. If you want to know why Mase is great, listen to this song, Wanna Hurt Mase. Listen to the way he raps on this song. This is why he's one of the best. This is why everyone stole from him their whole careers. He mentions Teen Summit, which is funny. Oh man, I missed the 90s. Did he mention Planet Groove? Did they have Planet Groove in 97? I think they had it in 98, 99. But, oh my God, Planet Groove. Who was that female who used to host Planet Groove? Was it Rachel Stewart? Oh my God. Hold on. Rachel Stewart. Was that? Oh my God. It's kind of weird. She kind of looks different now, but in the 90s, oh my God, Rachel Stewart. Shit. Oh my God. There was an interview where she was all over Mase. I mean, all over Nas. Well, she probably on Mase too. She was all over Nas. Rachel Stewart. Damn. Oh my God, there's a picture. Oh my God. This might be the new thumbnail. There's a picture of her and Janet Jackson. Oh my God, the 90s. I get so lonely. I hate 112, man. They are terrible. Oh my God. This song was fire. Wanna Hurt Mase, man. From the M to the A, dollar sign E, come around money if you even trying to find me. I was murdered for 6 years, see no cream from it. Drop murder off, Mase woke up at Teen Summit. Oh my. So in other words, I cleaned up my image and then I ended up in the biggest heights, which is what you have to do. A lot of Negroes, they want to be the underground dusty rappers. Great. You underground dusty rappers, you end up on Gully TV 30 years later. Anyway, classic record. Oh man. But then you have the last track, and I would say this is the worst song, but I don't consider this a real song. It's called Jealous Guy. Now, this is supposed to be an alleged diss to some guy named Baby Maine or something. He was some Harlem gang member who they said, oh, he ran Mase out of Harlem. Man, shut up. First of all, you should run away from dusty Negroes who have no good intentions. Great, Mase left and he's still alive. This person is dead in them same streets. So who was smart? This baby Maine guy or Mase? Who the hell's car is going off? What the hell? Who? Don't they know I'm recording? What the hell? The hell cars is going off. All right, I guess they didn't like this song either. Jealous Guy. I hate songs like this. You know, like it's like a parody R&B song. This song is like 6 minutes, and I didn't like when Biggie did like the whole player hater. Like, if you're gonna do these songs, they should be like 1 minute skits. This song was like 6 minutes. This is a very weak way to end a classic album, but this album is so strong. It's still a classic, still a great album. Mase, once again, this song, he's banging other Negroes girls. It caused him nothing. You think he would stop. It caused him nothing but problems. Apparently, the baby J Maine, whatever his name is, apparently it was over a girl. Negroes just emotional over broads. Oh my God. Once again, 112 is here. That makes the song 10 times worse. Anything but I got at you. And when I see when I hurt you, and I see when I hurt you. I cannot stand the dude. That's his name. I think his name is Slim. I cannot stand him. The other ones is all right, you know. Puffy and Mase are singing out of key like Max B. Puffy is singing this same song in his cell in the same tone right now. It's a parody song, but it's not good. Once again, why would they finish off the album with this trash? Why would you end the album with a parody song? Puffy says some things that age horribly. He says, I'm a Scorpio and I'm not a jealous guy. Okay, Kid Cudi, Ryan Leslie. But maybe he's not jealous. He let Escort bang Cassie, Escort after Escort banged her, so, maybe he wasn't jealous. Maybe he was jealous in the Kid Cudi years, but he grew past that. Because he had male after male after male bussing in and on Cassie while he was in the corner, oiled up, wearing a Rock Nation paper plane hat. Anyway, this album, classic, man. This album, the final rating, I give it a strong 4 mics. It would have been 4.5, but the Jealous Guy and I can't stand, and it's too many skits and 112. So I would have had it at 4.5, but it's a strong 4 mics. This album is classic. It's not a 5 mic classic, but it's a classic hip hop album. Monumental records on this. Monumental verses, all types of things on here. Great features. This album at the time sold about 5 million copies. Like I said, Bad Boy was blazing hot in 1997. Puffy No Way Out, same year, sold 7 million. Biggie went diamond, which is 10 million plus. The next year, 98, would be, like I said earlier, the Lox debut, Money, Power, Respect. Mase would retire 2 years later, 99, because of conflicts in Harlem with this J Maine baby, whatever his name is. Is that his name? Baby Maine, whatever his name is. But then he would return around like 04, 05 with G Unit and things like that. And then Mase, obviously he's having great success today with him and Cameron's podcast and what have you. And Mase, one of the greatest hip hop artists ever, an iconic figure. You cannot talk about the history of hip hop and not mention him at some point. I thoroughly enjoyed this album. Even stuff I didn't enjoy, it was kind of still like amusing. What are your thoughts on this album? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like button. Now, this video was a request, very long video, but I think this is a very good video. If you have an album from the past or present you like me to review, you can donate to the Cash App like this person did. The Cash App is $XDN Online. Please do not, and I gotta say this, please do not request me to do like some underground album. I hate that. Please, let it be a mainstream artist. Not because I have something against the underground, but it's just, you have to think, this channel, other people have to want to watch the video too. So if you donate, please do not donate to someone only you care about. Okay? If you want an album review, do Tupac, Eminem, Nas, Puffy, Biggie, Rakim, and even today, Benny the Butcher, they're not maybe mainstream, but artists like that. Please do not donate for like some underground rapper from 2006. Please do not. Benny the Butcher, good. Conway, Freddie Gibbs, current artists, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, what have you. But please, and no fruity people, okay? Some dudes talk about, can you talk about this guy? No, they fruitcakes. No fruity dudes, All right, I'm up out of here. XDN wins. The Cash App is $XDN online. I'm up out of here, and that is it.